Hey everyone, welcome back for a new episode, or a new Let's Play video from Minecraft. So, recently, just barely started working on this. A portal to, of course, a certain other dimension. But I just wanted to start building it before I start recording an episode. So I'm just gonna put down like the basic legs and stuff, and then later on finish it, but do that before I open the portal to make a quick little trip to a certain other dimension. Eventually I'm gonna try to build like a separate small little like fortress right here. I feel like this is the perfect thing to build like a small fortress wall and stuff around it. Sort of treat it's like the Eye of Sauron to an extent. Of course, then there's the main like castle, palace, whatever you want to call it. And of course, recently completed, of course, that little thing for my fish supplies and stuff. And I thought this would be a perfect place to build this, since also have conveniently underneath I can have like a nice indoor like small fortress going underground and stuff. Perfect location. Not sure what kind of stone I'll use around it. This main section will be obviously all black. But yeah, I haven't decided yet. I'm thinking maybe using normal stone. And try to finish just getting this area cleared out, so I can then later on maybe build a bit of a wall and stuff here. Honestly, so far I'm enjoying doing this series off and on of like Let's Plays and stuff with Minecraft. Yes, I hear you, Cal. Okay, good. Basic area is now decent, at least clear. Later on I'll finish up in spare time clearing off the rest of this little section. One thing I'll say I've noticed throughout time, off and on playing Minecraft and watching YouTubers like I mentioned before, Captain Sparkles and many others, give me a check out a lot of Minecraft parodies and things. One thing I'll say is, I like how, I think overall, overwhelmingly, the Minecraft community, I think, is actually some of the best, I think, big, like, online gaming communities that I've seen. Of major online games and stuff like, as I've said before, I'll say again, I will never play games like Fortnite because I just don't find them appealing in the least. Games like Minecraft, however, I do find very appealing because of just being able to just randomly sometimes come up with stuff in your head and then test it out and try building it, see if it works or not, or how it looks through stuff. That is one of my favorite things about Minecraft. I will say some other big online games do have like huge loyal communities, even though I personally don't like it. Even I'll admit, and I have noticed that games like Fortnite do have a hardcore loyal fan community, though since I don't follow those kind of games, I'm not sure what like the big names are in that community. I know at one time people like Ninja were pretty big. That's one of the only names I know of just from watching YouTube videos like Internet Historian and many others, which is one of my personal favorites. Internet Historian is hilarious, and I love a lot of the stuff he's done over the years, like the little brief mini war that was attempted between Tumblr and 4chan. I won't make overall statement on that, but I will say this much. Tumblr people bit off more than they could chew. Speaking as someone who knows a couple of people who go on 4chan a lot, I will say that, honestly, Tumblr people bit off more than they could chew on that whole debacle. If you're curious, check out the video by Internet Historian. It's actually really hilarious and funny, and I really enjoyed it. So one thing I like about his stuff, always get a good laugh out of Internet Historian videos. The same thing can be said also. I really enjoy probably one of my all-time favorite like gaming or careers that predominantly revolves around gaming, occasionally other stuff, but I really have always loved and still watch videos off and on. I would say is probably JonTron. It's one of my personal favorites. Just some of the crazy videos he has covered throughout the years. Specifically, Food Fight was really, I believe, was one of the first 5 videos I ever watched from JonTron. Of his more recent stuff he's done over the years, I think one of my personal favorites was his VR Trooper one, which was awesome. As somebody who has talked off and on as a longtime fan of early Saban, and I personally have always loved stuff like VR Troopers. So that was cool he did that video, and covering, talking about how over the top the actor was who played, obviously the main villain, Grimlord. Great over the top. Cheese, also the talking dog. It's one thing, I have a great fondness for Saban of the 90s because I just love my stupid cheese. That's the thing you have to understand. If you grew up in the 80s or 90s, then you know, like, cheesy music, cheesy shows, one-liners, everything, like, was filled to the brim with cheesy stuff, and that is something I miss in a lot of stuff nowadays. It is nice people like JonTron and the others try to bring back cheesy stuff of the past, and I do appreciate that. There are some people that I do enjoy occasionally that does stuff. There's one YouTuber I like watching that does stuff like covers predominantly animation, and he's somebody who refuses to admit he's a furry, but he definitely is. His name is SaberSpark. Not sure if you've heard of him or not, but he's done a lot of stuff around like really bad animated films. Like one of my personal favorite was like, I forget the name exactly of the film, but it had to do like with, it was like Furry Edition Noah's Ark, and it was just downright hilarious in my opinion. That's one of the few movies he's covered over time that I can honestly say I've personally seen. And yeah, personally, I am not the biggest person on furry stuff, but I can appreciate some stuff from time to time. But not to the level of him, given almost everything he covers is predominantly that category. Funny enough, probably one of the best well-known modern fighting game players is a furry. Sonic Fox. Arguably one of the biggest names in like Smash, Dragon Ball Fighter, Street Fighter. Like, he's big in all those categories, though. If you want to go talk about probably my personal favorite person from like Evo and stuff that's played there, arguably is Justin Wong. Best well known for his that one moment when he fought against, hopefully I'm saying his name right, Diago. But like playing Third Strike, memorable. But I know obviously Justin Wong best for his Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournaments. And I appreciate the fact him and Max actually have both said they actually like the gameplay and stuff from Marvel Infinite, which is nice to know a few people. And by the way, if you enjoy like podcasts and stuff, I recommend checking out Triple KO. It's a show predominantly revolves around fighting games. If you're a fighting game fan or interested, check it out. It's a podcast between 3 YouTubers. First up is Justin Wong, which I was already talking about. Maximilian Dude, which is like the top fighting game channel that I follow predominantly. And the other is probably maybe or maybe not as well known, maybe better well known outside of fighting game community than Justin Wong. That being Matt McMuscle. If you don't know him, he has a popular series called What Happened, where he covers like failures or even sometimes ends up becoming somewhat successful games. But he predominantly covers fighting games and other stuff. And he's already covered probably like well over 12 Capcom games over the years. As Capcom has definitely had some, unfortunately misses though. Anybody that knows me knows, like, Capcom is probably my personal favorite developer of all time, as I even recently worked on a video of my top 5 favorite game developers of all time, and yeah, Capcom is my favorite company or developer of all time. Square Enix is just behind them, since Squaresoft by themselves was definitely my #1 favorite for years, but Square Enix sadly has made a lot of mistakes in my eyes over the years. But I could say the same about Capcom, and even some of the supposed flops or things people don't like from Capcom, I personally have always really enjoyed. And one of them being a game you may have or may not have heard of called Capcom Fighting Evolution. Very interesting game, to say the least. Yeah, I'll finish this later. I'm just gonna do this basic right here. Little section. I'll have to make like a little thing to be able to access in here. Because I have a little, at least a little space here to work with. Okay. It's nice though, hearing that relaxing music and the sound of rain combined. Perfect mixture to help reduce stress. One of the main reasons I've always been pretty much a fan of Minecraft since the first time I played is the music is one of the big things for me personally. Sometime in the future I should think about trying to maybe build something dedicated to like fighting games along that range. I'll definitely have to get a lot better at my building, or maybe get some assistance and advice, or maybe more experienced people, at least when it comes to building actual statues and things. I mean, like I've said, I've done like giant Pokeballs, I've done like Pokemon stadiums or whatever, gyms, and things like that, but nothing really extraordinary like I've seen other YouTubers I followed that have done. Speaking of, if you're like anybody out there that watches any of these that are both maybe fans of Minecraft as well as also Nintendo fans, give me some info on maybe some great Switch games I should check out, like RPG or platformer related, or fighting game, though there's not a huge amount of fighting games on the Switch, unfortunately. There are some good games like Blade Strangers, which is a great indie developed fighter. Trying to just build this like little underground thing. Okay, where the heck? Ah, there we are. I was wondering. There we go. That's good. That'll allow me to get in and out very easily now. Okay, just need a couple of torches so I can see in here. Okay, here and here. That's good. And maybe, just to make sure I remember a few things, for now, here and here. That'll work. And then later on I can work more on maybe building stuff. I think, though, overall, this will actually work out pretty good, I think, overall. Yeah, just finish emptying out a lot of this later on. Turn this into like a little mini fortress of sorts for the giant portal that is being built. But not bad. That's a good start, I think, of what I plan on doing with this. Okay, it's time to officially turn on the portal. and go through quickly before I end this episode. There we go. Ah, been a while since I've actually gone through a portal. So, time to have some fun. Just want to quickly take a brief look how it looks from afar with the portal on. I like it. I actually like it with the black and stuff all around it. I think it looks great. Maybe build like a small little thing over top of it to block the weather from interfering. But yeah, turn this into like a bit of a tower of sorts, like from Lord of the Rings. And looks like there's a forest fire over there. Anyways, time to go through, and then I'll see y'all next time soon enough. First, I'm gonna put on some armor. Ooh. Okay. Next. Even though technically I can't die, still, I like the idea of having armor anyways. Okay, that takes care of that. Armor is on now. Check. Don't think I should need a shield or anything, or weapons. Okay. Time to go. Here we go. Ooh. Yeah, let's see what it looks like. Since I've actually not accessed this world from this save before. Whoa. Okay, nice. Yeah, very tiny. Since the movements and everything works different here. Okay. We have lots of lava. Whoa. Yep. Welcome to... I guess you could see Minecraft's equivalent to hell. At least I have access, at least my portal is up here on the bright side, and a good conveniently safe space. Just try to build a little space quickly here. Ooh, creepy sound. Eerie. Once I get done with that little fortress thing I'm gonna build with this, I'll probably end up also building an ender portal as well. I'm just trying to make it a little easier to spot where I am so I don't lose my place. Though I can easily build a portal here, no problem. Alrighty then. Well then I'll just build something right here with a little bit of the sandstone, and that'll help me remember where I built this. Okay. Well, that'll make it at least a little easier to spot now. Ah, I found another open door I just made. Nice. About time, I guess, to end this video, and I'll see y'all soon enough. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel.